We're at Monkey Forest.
Where are those monkeys?
Where the monkeys at? There's something around my head. Buzzing.
Yeah, there is a wasp.
One over now. Yeah, just talking about her. But again, we'll give them fruit and vegetables, what you can see here. We'll give them sunflower seeds, wheat grains and monkey pellets as well. But again, they'll eat whatever they can find in the park, so beech nuts, acorns. In the springtime, they'll eat like the new buds and shrubs that are coming through. And these guys are omnivores, so they'll eat insects. And in the wild, obviously not here, but they'll eat scorpions. They've learnt to successfully catch them.
Oh, the coats look lovely, don't they?
We may as well walk up the hill for a bit.
Go on
Food.
Coming at you, mate.
I'm actually shitting myself.
Yes, Hackstar. Hackstar.
Michael.
What am I doing? What are you doing, man?
Jump now.
Oh my god.
You just look, they're all coming out.
This one's coming with us. Come on, bro. Lead the way. Lead the way, dog. He actually is a big fatty, isn't he? He needs to get a coat.
At Trentham, we have 140 monkeys that live in 2 different groups. They are completely free to choose whether they stay near the visitors' paths or go further into the forest. And due to the natural conditions they experience in our parks, they are an excellent option for reintroductions. In the past, our sister parks in France and Germany have been able to successfully reintroduce 600 monkeys back into Morocco. However, at the moment, there are no plans for a further reintroduction project due to a lack of suitable habitat. It's not the illegal trade of babies.
He's scranning it. Literally scran of a lifetime.
You see the seeds, Tell me the fur looks lovely.
So, day after Monkey Forest now. Monkey Forest was sick. If you like monkeys, go. If you like forests, there is forest there, but it's not that big, so the forest is good, but it's just not that big. So if you like forests and you like big forests, don't go. If you like forests but not half of the big, then go, because it's a good day out. Anyway, today the plan is head to Dave's gym and hit up a pull session. I am actually training on my own, but one of my mates should be there at the same time, so hopefully I'll just grab him, get me some clips, so then I've got like something to voice over later, because I've got a few topics that I want to cover. I do want to go through my pull workout, but at the same time there's also other topics that take my priority, and to be fair, my pull workout is really just sort of thrown together most days and doesn't really have that much of a structure. But yeah, I'm gonna head over to Dave's gym now, and hopefully I'll get some clips. In terms of body weight, the weekly average was 153 pounds. So I actually looked at on my health on my iPhone, where I actually keep all my data for like the weekly average weigh-ins, and like the lowest weekly average I had was like 149. So I'm 4 pounds up, and I'm pretty sure it's been like 3 or 4 weeks since I got back from Ibiza. So you know, I've gained about probably £1 a week at that sort of rate. So it's been all right, even though I did sort of want to maintain. But that's life. I was pretty light. Anyway, I'm gonna crack on with today. What is good, guys? So the video you are now watching is of a pull workout, and the pull workout that I'm actually following is one of Jeff Nippard's science-based pull workouts from his Applied Science series. So the reason I personally follow Jeff Nippard is because obviously he sort of incorporates science into his methodologies in terms of training, nutrition, and essentially everything he does. So for that reason, that's why he's probably one of my go-to guys in fitness. So for the very reason of me following this workout and not actually recording some of the exercises and sets, I'm going to leave a link to the workout which I followed in the description, and feel free to do it. It's a great workout, it's science-based. Now I'm going to talk about something else which you'll be able to see in the title, and that is the importance of weighing yourself and how to weigh yourself in terms of reaching your goals. So in terms of weighing yourself, there are a lot of different methods that people will use. Some people will weigh, you know, once per week. Some people will weigh in the evening. Some people will weigh in the morning. But in my honest opinion, there's only sort of one way that you can weigh yourself to get an accurate representation of your true weight and an accurate way to measure your progress. What I advise to everyone who I speak to on this subject is that they weigh themselves in the morning at the same time every day, and that is going to be like right after you use the toilet and before you drink anything. This is going to give you the most sort of accurate representation of what your body weight truly is. If you weigh yourself sort of midday or towards the end of the day, you're going to get a lot of sort of variability in your weigh-ins, and this comes due to, you know, the amount of liquids you drink, the amount of sodium in your food, the amount of food you eat, the volume of your food, and just a lot of factors, to be honest, exercise as well. And so for that reason, we can conclude that weighing yourself in the morning as soon as you wake up is going to be the most accurate time to weigh. Now, we get into sort of a debate whether you should do it once a week then, which I personally would not do. And again, this is due to the variability. Say if the night before you had a high sodium meal, or say you ate slightly more, then you're going to have a higher weigh-in. So what I advise to everyone who I speak to is that they weigh themselves every morning at the same time after the toilet, 7 days a week, and then take a weekly average. You then compare this to the next week, and that's how you'll be able to sort of track your progress. So another point I want to cover is like when not to weigh yourself. Now, this is sort of, you don't have to follow this advice, however I find it works really well for me. So recently, just using an example, I had a very high sodium day. Calories were also high, but not to a major extent that it would sort of increase my weight by that much. So essentially what I did was, I had normal breakfast, I can't remember what I had, but then I had a Wagamama's for lunch, and obviously I was like pouring a shitload of soy sauce on my noodles, and then I also had a side which was like some bun thing. It was really good, by the way. It was like a pork belly sort of bow thing. You should definitely get one of them if you go to Wagga's soon. And then that evening I actually had a Chinese, which obviously I fucked up. That's a fucking lot of fat, etc, etc. But the main thing that impacted my weigh-in was the amount of sodium, and I actually had a weigh-in that was about 1.5 pounds heavier. So in that scenario, what I'd do is not weigh yourself, and that way you sort of don't have the sort of psychological effect of thinking, oh, do I look bad today? Because at the end of the day, the following day, it's going to go back down to normal. So what I'd basically say is, probably don't weigh yourself on these days when you sort of had a high sodium day, as it's not going to be an accurate representation, and it might sort of like fuck with your head a little bit. So that's all my advice on of how to weigh yourself. And yeah, I hope that's been really informative. I feel like more people need to know this, and it's great advice for, you know, not your average sort of gym goer, your average person who wants to lose weight. Anyone who wants to lose weight, this is the way to go. Try it out, see what you think, and let me know if you've got any questions. Leave a like if this is new information to you and it's helped you, and I will see you guys in the next video.